All right. What's up, everybody? It's a little glitchy here. That's okay. Hey, I'm Colin with Promo Guy. I'm a little bit jittery right now. I was actually just playing Warzone with one of my buddies in energetic preparation of today, of this live stream. And guys, I made it to the final circle. Had 1v1. I was freaking shredding I was killing it, right? My movement was on point. I'm getting to all the right places. So I'm on top of prison. If you guys play Warzone, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm on top of prison. Final circle closing in. It's 1v1. I've already ripped him a couple of times, but he keeps popping around corners. And I go to drop down just to get behind him basically. I miss the ledge that I'm going for. Fall all the way down to the bottom. Ended up breaking my legs and dying in a 1v1 without the guy ever shooting me. So that was embarrassing. So my heart's a pumping, but. I feel really good because we got my mistake out of the way with Warzone, and so now we can focus on some dubs, hitting some dingers, and really just winning a lot of money with our with Dinger Tuesday, or as a friend pointed out to me, it apparently says Diner Tuesday. So everybody, welcome to Diner Tuesday. I should have reorganized the little studio here. To show that I'm in a diner, apparently. Also, shouts out Ezekiel Beak. He's one of my buddies. He's actually I was just playing with. It is officially his birthday. What time is it? 6. It is his birthday. Happy birthday, Zeke. Major shout out on the live stream. I do think that's pretty important, pretty fun. He is now older than me officially, so that's all that matters. He's old. I'm young and hip and fresh, and we're talking about home runs. So, shouts out Zeke Beak, arguably the best name I've ever heard, Zeke Beak. You know, if you guys want to call him that. But also, get this, his middle name is Sinsabaw. So they took the easiest, most like back-to-back, easy Zeke Beak, and then threw a name that you can't pronounce / say correctly. Let alone if you try to spell it, you will end up spelling it wrong at least 4 times before you ever get it right. So, all right, with shouting out Zeke, already knocked out, with talking about my failures in Warzone, and with kind of previewing all of our shenanigans that are going to happen today, I feel confident. I feel good that we can go ahead and hop in. All right. So if you guys are wondering why I'm referencing an Avs jersey today, well, it's because I got to go see him. It was my, one of my first hockey games of my life that I've been to live. Went to a couple of Michigan State games. I've been to only one, believe it or not, Red Wings game. And now we've tied it with my going to an Avs game. And we had amazing seats. I was like 7th row. We talked about it when I was out in Colorado, and I got myself a jersey when I was there. While, it's a bonus little sign-up offer, which if you guys are looking for our sign-up offers, there are some links down below in the YouTube, in the description. Would highly encourage you guys to do those. But if you're looking for more, we have a Google Doc. We can always get you guys some of those links. And then the cool thing about these links is they always get you the best used on, or have been used on a futures for the Avs winning the Stanley Cup. Put it all the way back like halfway through the regular season. So got it pretty early. So I'm repping, I'm rooting for them. The fact that they actually lost a game made me feel like, all right, I actually have to kind of encourage them, rep them a little bit. So again, if you guys want to do any signups, you want to take advantage of that, like I did, I would highly recommend our links and our codes, because that's how you get some of the best offers and just dive in that way. So if you haven't already signed up for FanDuel, definitely do that. And if you have signed up for FanDuel and you're like, Colin, just get to the freaking the gritty, get to the content of the stream. You know what? I can do that. So ultimately, this Promo Guy Plus, it's been something that we've really enjoyed, and I feel really, really grateful because I think, ultimately myself, Dave, Sam, Alex, everybody who are like kind of the leaders of that Discord, we work really hard on it, but I say we're leaders. Ultimately, I think my favorite part of this is the community that's had there. Is there are people going back and forth, bouncing ideas off of each other, calling me out when I make a mistake, which I just love that. Appreciate you guys. So would highly recommend it. We will talk about some of the benefits of being in the Discord and getting some of these more updated, quick, rapid fire lines. But you guys can see this. You should be able to get these now. This is kind of an outline of some of our bets. And I think Sam did a really, really good job of laying this out. So, actually, before we do that, we should actually probably know what on earth Dinger Tuesday is. So I'm going to click here. It is on FanDuel, if you guys haven't already established that. Also, Eric Shackelford, I think it was his birthday like 2 days ago, so I don't know why that's up there. But we have $5 Dinger Tuesday. Basically, make sure you opt in. And then if you place a $25 bet on somebody to hit a home run, so we have the Tigers and the Red Sox playing today. So if I were to bet on Javi Baez, who sneaky is on a 5-game hit streak, I believe. So if I were to bet on him to hit a home run, I put $25 on that. For every home run hit in that game, which it is based on weather and the ballpark, that is actually something that we like today. We do love that combination for the Detroit-Boston game. So we expect there to be more likelihood of home runs to get hit in that game. And we get $5 bonus and free bets for every home run that's hit. So highly recommended, highly plus EV, especially if you can get bets on plus EV players, plus EV home runs, which is why we'll then go in and talk about these. So that's basically what the promo is. Highly recommend it. If you guys haven't already signed up for FanDuel, this promotion alone is enough to get you guys to. It's awesome. We're dropping frames out here. Shoot. I'm hoping we're okay. Are we back? Are we back here? All right. Appreciate you guys letting me know that. I really do need to get... I had this wired for a period of time, but that just became not so... that didn't fix the issue because the issue is not my internet. It's my computer. I'm dealing with a computer from like 2012, so I probably should update that at some point. But anyway, yeah, so there will be some interruptions. I hope we don't miss too much. I'll go back over it too. All right, so Arvant, you're seeing Dinger Tuesday for the first time last week. Only did 2 bets, lost both of them, but you got $15 back in free bets. That's what we're looking for. Most of us in the Discord are betting every game. We will go through everything. Appreciate you letting me know. We do go through everything and we point out which ones we don't really like, which ones we do. Heck yeah. I think what happened is when it's loading the websites, whether it's Twitter or FanDuel, I'll lag a little bit. Totally makes sense. But yeah, I gotta upgrade the specs over here. But so anyway, yeah, I definitely recommend betting over the course of all the games if you have the bankroll, just because there is a lot of variance in this promotion. So we will, I've had it where I've gotten swept, right? And so it sucks because you're like, I just lost $300. But I can tell you guys, my average Dinger Tuesday, I make $150 to $200 because you get the free bets. Oftentimes you profit off of just the home runs, right? And then once you profit off the home runs, then on top of that, we get the free bets. And then because we're putting the free bets on stuff that's plus EV, or maybe we're just converting it at 80 to 90%, we're turning that into something that is now like $150 to $200. My best day, I made $650 this year. I can't even remember last year. But so because you will have variance in betting on all these games, it also opens you up for, in the long run, just kind of more consistency. Just because if you bet 2, then it's like, I lost my only 2 bets. Now I'm negative. But if you bet 10, you are less likely to lose all 10. And so you get more of your money back. I hope that makes sense. So that is why we go through and we look at what the best bets are for each game, right? So this is Sam's card. I'll go through and show you guys my bets. But Colorado, Miami. I have Jazz. Sam likes Jazz. Soler has some value too, especially if you guys can get him above 400. So we like that. So would definitely recommend that. I can tell you that I gave this advice to my dad. And I was just like, hey, Dad, go put these all in. He put in everything exactly like it says here. So he has that bet. It's a pretty consistent thing. So would recommend following this. It's a good cheat sheet. We have Votto. If you can get Votto at Joey Votto. Yeah. Votto at plus 360 or higher. I did not get Votto at plus 360. I have something else, but I'll show you guys there. Contreras plus 450. Washington, Baltimore. I skipped this. Sam skipped this. The lines are bad right now. If you guys can get something where some of the lines are updated, I will check before the live stream ends. But for now, this is not something that I'm betting. New York at Tampa Bay, we have Donaldson plus 450. Gallo. I always want to say Gallo because that, Spanish teacher comes out. But Gallo is pretty decent too. I actually, again, I'll show you guys mine. But I went Judge. I don't know. Anyway, Detroit, Boston. Sam doesn't like the lines. I do have a bet in here today. We like Devers. He hits lots of home runs, and we've managed to hit him a bunch on Tuesday. And this is actually based on weather, something that we do like. So just kind of look. I'll show you guys my pick. You guys can follow there. You guys can go Devers. But it's totally up to you. Use your discretion. We have San Fran, Atlanta. We have Olsen plus 370 or higher. I was able to get this. And I'll show you guys. I can tell you, my dad did too, he said. So we're good to go there. We have Cleveland, Minnesota, Buxton or Ramirez. You could skip this. Buxton hits enough home runs that you guys should feel comfortable betting it. But he has screwed us over in a couple of our bets. So he almost got banned. But he didn't. So would recommend betting him. Hoskins, 310 or higher. If you guys can get this for 320, anything like that, would definitely recommend. That is Rhys Hoskins. Abreu, 420. My dad, I think, went Teoscar Hernandez. Abreu, 420. I think, if I remember right, when I was talking to him, I think he got it at 410. But anyway, again, just kind of following these things, trying to keep you guys updated with what is live. We can go in and look through all these too. Alvarez, 370. Goldie, 290. Trout, if he goes above 220, hit it. But 210 is pretty good. Luplow is a great play. I have him at 530. Would definitely recommend you guys if you can get him there. Cal Raleigh is almost plus EV, always plus EV, so you could go there. But Suarez at plus 370 is pretty good too. So now I'll go in and I'll show you guys mine, and we can bounce back and forth between what we have here. I do expect a little bit of a delay here as it logs me in. It might glitch a little bit. But as that loads, I'm gonna check chat. What do we have here? A little better. Good. We like that, the quality. Pico de Gallo. It is. It's Gallo. It's Gallo, but if you want to speak Spanish, it is Gallo. Interesting little Spanish tidbit. Pico de Gallo is literally the beak of a rooster. So when you guys are getting Pico de Gallo from a restaurant or from Chipotle or wherever you guys are getting it, if you want to pronounce it Chipotle, you can go Pico de Gallo. But if you want to pronounce it like how it would actually be pronounced, it's Pico de Gallo. You guys will see that some of these I bet twice. So I have two $25 bets on it. There are two different reasons for that. One, I made a mistake. It happens. I bet it, didn't realize it, so I bet it again. In another one, I actually bet it once to make sure it activated. Whatever. We're just going to ignore that. One, to make sure it activated, and then another just because it was such a profitable bet at the time that I actually threw it down twice. So you guys can see I went Jazz, Chisholm. I got him at plus 440. You know what? Let's just go bet by bet. So Chris Taylor was my mistake. That's okay. I got him at plus 430. And then we have Brian Reynolds. We actually got Brian Reynolds last night. So the reason that I'm telling you guys about some of these and showing you the lines and the odds is because if you guys are in our Discord, we shout out things. Like I said, Brian Reynolds is one that we put out last night. It wasn't one that I noticed. It was one that Dave put out. Or maybe even, I can't even remember. Maybe Dave got it from one of the community members. But either way, it was one that was shouted out. We put it in at 540, and then he dropped. So we love getting in odds ahead of time. You can see some of these. We got way high. We got I think I got Bethencourt almost a full 100 higher than where he's at right now. So that's why I would recommend the Discord to y'all. So I was just checking chat real quick. So yeah, let's go game by game. It's gonna be a little bit glitchy, I imagine. As we lose some frames as things are loading and unloading only. But anyway, let me know if you guys are in the chat and you have a few bets that you like a lot. Let me know what you like. Let me know if there's a favorite player that you think is definitely going yard, and we can just talk about it. Even though we're not in the Discord, we can still have conversations. So I got Chisholm at 440. Let's see what he is now. Sometimes they go up. Sometimes you can get them later. Is Chisholm not starting today? Oh, he might not be starting. If he is not, then I'm probably going to pivot to Soler. It looks like they pulled him. But they might have pulled him just because they realized everybody was hitting him too much. So I might come back to this, guys. If he is in fact not playing, which you guys can let me know in chat, then I would recommend going Soler. I would probably pivot there. You could have gotten CJ Cron earlier today. He was pretty good. Grichuk would actually not be too bad just off the top of my head at 500. But I would probably go Soler, especially if we can double check that. Anyway, am I counting right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. That should be everybody. So I'm wondering if since I bet this and since I started going live, if they updated the starting lineup and he is not playing. So I might have to come back to this, guys. We might have to pivot to Soler. But that's why, that's partially why we get to do these things and get to talk about them, is to get kind of updated things. We come back, double check, see what we got. So let's see, Dodgers Reds. This is where I had Chris Taylor twice. I got him at 430. I think he actually went up later in the day. So we'll see what he's at now. He's at plus 500. So he's at plus 440. Okay. Something I would still bet. It's not great. There are probably better options, like we said, like Joey Votto. If you guys can get that, that'd be very good. But we only have a few minutes until game time. We probably only have 20 minutes until game time. Look at that. Votto just went up, guys. Try to get Votto now. He's at plus 400. That'd be awesome. We're looking at this live. Okay. So next, we had National Orioles. Again, the lines were crap. Lines are constantly changing. You guys can see that here. But would definitely recommend personally skipping that, just because unless there's one I'm missing, it was so far off that even if there was a small change, it's probably still not worth it. So here I went with Brian Reynolds. I got him at plus 540. Let's see. What's he at now? Did I just see him? No, he's not there. Darn. It's at 560. Guys, this is still worth it. This is 560 would be great. Brian Reynolds, definitely good at hitting the dingers. I would not hesitate to take that. Christopher Morel, I will say, was one that was earlier today worthwhile. And then Contreras. Wilson Contreras is still very good. What did Sam say for that? 450? If you can get Contreras? 450 or higher. Yeah. So he's still worth it there. Anywho, yeah. We're going to go back and let's go Yankees, Rays. That's my next bet. I told you guys I went with Judge here. We're going to see how his line changed. I got him at plus 290, I believe. And what's he at now? Oh, he's not even there. Where'd he go? Did they pull him for some reason? I wonder why they keep doing this. So Aaron Judge plus 290. Maybe he's not starting either. I might have to find a pivot here and go to, Gallo or Donaldson, because I do not see the Judge in there. But so, yeah, I'm really happy that I'm actually doing this right before, because you guys can kind of see the pivot, the reaction. This is something that I'm constantly coming back, checking in on. I haven't been on Discord for a little bit, last hour or so, so I may be missing something, but that's A-okay. That's why we do this here. So you guys can kind of see how the thought process works, even if it's not always the smoothest. So yeah, might have to come back to the Yankees, and what was the other one? The Dodgers. Those are my two that I might be coming back to. Then we go to the Cubs. You guys can see mine here. I went, who did I go with? Oh, is this the one I was just looking at? This is, yeah. Okay, that's Brian Reynolds. Yeah, okay, cool. Then we're going to Tigers, Red Sox. This is where I did, what's his name? Tiger. Candelario. I kind of took this a little bit earlier today, just trying to get one in. I was feeling a little bit rushed. So I took Candelario. I got him at like plus 540, and now he's plus 560. Yeah. So it's not the best. Again, guys, it's always, especially on Tuesdays when you have some time, if there's not something you're really excited about, I would definitely recommend waiting, even if it's not something that I did. It's still worth taking your time, making sure that you're getting really plus EV bets. Now, at the time when I was looking, he was a little bit plus EV based on what I had seen on DraftKings and Pinnacle. So it's still something that I don't totally hate, but it's something that I would kind of update and go with the flow with for sure. So Matt Olson plus 410 at plus 400. I would still go Matt Olson. I like those odds a lot. I still think they're plus EV, especially compared to when you look at other books. So love Matt Olson for that Giants-Braves game. We're moving down. Did we do the Guardians-Twins yet? My cat's meowing at the door if you guys can hear her. She wants to come in and be a part of the stream. But not today. Ryan Jeffers, I got plus 610. This one was just kind of, I saw a couple options and I saw what Sam had. I wanted to give a little bit of a different option. And this, again, when comparing lines, comparing them to different books, this is something that I liked. Now, it's a little bit more of a long shot. You guys can see it plus 610. Byron Buxton is a great option here. We talked about Ramirez as a good option. Jeffers still 610. I still like that. So if you guys want to go join in and tail me there, I would love that. Love the company. And then let's see what else do we have. Giants Braves did that. Phillies Rangers. We're moving on down. So let me know if you guys are here. If you guys are in chat, let me know how past Anger Tuesdays have been for you. Let me know if this is where it ranks in the history of promotions for you. I will say it's one of my favorites just because, you can always look forward to it every Tuesday. I know it's going to happen. And you can bet on multiple games. I really like it because there's a lot that can go into it, It's a good talking point, if nothing else. So, who did I go with here? Cole Calhoun. There he is. Yeah, I got Cole Calhoun at 450. Again, at the time when I was comparing lines, as you guys will notice, that's generally the process. We go in, look at different lines, see what we can compare it to. He's at plus 460 there. I would still feel comfortable betting on that. Rhys Hoskins, like we shouted out, plus 330 is pretty darn good. I was looking at Seager earlier today, too. That wouldn't be bad. I know Kyle Schwarber, when I was looking between the lines, this was one of his worst options. So if you guys really like Schwarber, you could still bet on him. I would just recommend you do it on another book. Okay, next we have the Burger. I bet on Jake Burger to hit a home run for this. He's a White Sox guy. I freaking love his name. I got him at, what did I get him at? 540. Is he, I might have to, I didn't see his name pop up there. Did you guys? I do not see the Burger. I might have to come back to this one too. So I might have 3 with updated lines and updated lineups. Then I might have to come back and double check just to make sure that we get somebody in. We talked about Teoscar Hernandez. That's an option for you. Abreu, if you guys can get it above, what did I say, 410? He's at 420 right now. No, 420 or higher, so that's right on the line. So if Berger is not playing, which again, I'm just going to kind of double check here. But if you guys are watching live, you can see that I went with Berger, but I would go with Abreu now because he is, in fact, playing, and that's a good line. That's a good line for him. Let's see. We got a few more games. 3 more games? Cards, Brewers, 5 more games. So we're going to go Cards, Brewers. I think we went Goldie here. That was kind of like our recommendation. I may have gone somebody else. Who did I go with? Adames. I went Adames. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the wrong game, aren't I? I went Adames at plus 320. He's a guy who, he's gonna hit him. I actually I really like 320 as his odds. When I was looking, bouncing back and forth, he was at like plus 250 on some. So he's still at 320. I would still go there. Who else were we looking at here? I think that's it, right? Let me double check. Cards Brewers. What did Sam have? He had Goldie. All right, yeah. So Goldie is looking like, again, maybe not playing. We looked at Arenado. That's at plus 315. That is plus 300, so you guys could go Arenado. I like Adames. So those are options for you. This is actually wild because I did look through, and when I was looking through about a half an hour ago, maybe even less, Goldie was here. So they must be updating these like really recently. So still, again, there's a reason that we're going through these and looking at them. So we got Royals, Angels. You can see that they already have Wednesday games put up. That's kind of wild. So Royals, Angels, Trout, if he's, plus 210 was pretty good. We liked that a lot. If it bounces up to 220, we would definitely recommend that. What did I go with here? I went with Taylor Ward, I think. Yeah, I got him at plus 540. So I got him at plus 540. He's still at plus 540. This is something I would bet again. I still like Taylor Ward. We are getting up to our favorite one, Ludlow. If he's still there at 530, guys, I would recommend hammering that. Just because it's such a good line for that guy. So I would, again, definitely recommend Ludlow if you guys can get in there. Let me double check chat. Is there anybody I'm missing? Good. We're still looking at Pico de Gallo. I got somebody, I think this was my long shot at 750, right? No, this is Luplow. All right, good. 530. I got a little distracted here. Is he still at 530? He is. So would definitely recommend you guys take Luplow at 530. Again, super plus EV. We like it a lot. Would highly recommend that for the Diamondbacks Padres game. And we are on to our final game. I don't even know if I have one up for this. Oh, no, this is my 750, I think. This is the one where you're constantly looking through. I got this from the communication in the group chat, in the Discord. Again, guys, highly recommend that. Hey, Bethancourt's actually up to 730. That's wild. When I was looking earlier today, he was at 600. I got him at 750. Which was wild. The reason I double bet it was because when I bet this, if you guys wanted to, and I kind of shouted this out in the Discord, I got him at 750. I would still recommend him at 730, guys. It's got to be plus EV because when I bet on him on DraftKings, he was minus 530 no, which if you guys can get plus 750 and then minus 530, like, that's a huge hedge. That's a huge ARB. I'm sorry, huge ARB. Plus, you're going to get the boost from the game. So if that's something that you wanted to do, if you are somebody who likes doing the ARBs and like hedging, that would have been plus EV kind of either way. So I would have jumped on that if you're into that kind of thing. I let it ride. He's still sitting on plus 730. Based on the immediate lines that came out, that's still something I would bet again. So. I would run and get Bethancourt again. That being said, we can talk about some of the other options here. Let's see, what do we have? It is a lower over-under today. Cal Raleigh is a good option. You could go, let's see, what else did Sam talk about? He had one. Did he have Suarez? I think he had Suarez. Yeah, he had Suarez plus 370. So plus 370 is good. Raleigh's plus EV. Yeah, so that's our entire thing. I will say, Dinger Tuesday doesn't just end here. If you guys are following on Discord, you can see that I put a bet out on Caesars because I did bet on the Avs yesterday, and with that, I actually earned a 25% boost. So I threw that on Jordan Alvarez, I think. Who did I bet that on? Anyway, I got a 25% on boost on that. So it took it from like plus 530 to plus 560, plus 530 to almost plus 650. Or over plus 650. So that's a big boost. That's something that he was slightly plus EV at the time. And then boosting it even more made it something that was well worthwhile for me. So if you guys want to, anytime that you have questions about any of this, would love to kind of go through these with you and just give you updates. But I think that is it for the live stream today. I will say, again, if you guys want to sign up, join the Discord. We'd love to have you. If you guys want any sign-up offers, anything like that, check out the links down below in the YouTube channel and our website. We have promoguy.us. With all that being said, if there's nothing going on in chat, which it seems like a pretty chill day, that's it for me. I hope this gave you guys good information for Dinger Tuesday, and you guys can see that in the next 10 minutes. You still have some time to bet. I'm gonna go back, and I am going to look at. You know what? Is there any reason I don't do that right now with you guys? We're just live. We're just hanging out. You know what? It's gonna be a little bit boring. It's gonna get a little bit draggy on you. So if you guys want to leave now, I'm totally okay with that. I'm gonna continue talking here. I'm gonna kind of show you guys what I'm gonna pivot to. I'm gonna do a little bit of research. I just got a text, so that's exciting. So we're gonna go back. What did I say? The Yankees game is one that I needed. You know what? I'm gonna let the cat in. She's meowing like crazy, and you know what, guys? Official stream is over. Now we're just hanging out. I wanted to kind of cruise through all the info. Are you coming in? Come on. Yeah, come on. I know you're meowy. I hear you. You're very loud. I know. Holy cow. To those of you who are like, Colin, you don't seem like a cat person. I, in theory, am an animal person. I like things who like to be my friend. I am a big dog person too. So I'm not anti-dog. The only issue with me owning a dog right now is that I'm gone all the time. I was literally in Detroit last weekend for like 2 days. And it's just hard for me to just find somebody to take care of a dog for like a day when I don't even have it planned a week before that I'm going to be gone. So it would be hard for me to plan for a dog. But cats, first off, this is Kitty Softpaws. She's adorable. Legitimately probably the best animal I've ever come across. She's adorable, a little bit needy, but for the most part, like when I was playing video games earlier today, she just kind of came down, sat there, and just chilled. She didn't need anything, so she makes it easy on me because I can go and leave and not have to worry about her. I put some food in her bowl, make sure her litter's clean, and then she just chills. I could probably, if I were to leave her, I could probably leave her for like 5 days, and she'd be totally fine. Now, I wouldn't do that. I'm not a bad person. I would at least have, friends come check in on her, but it is a good option. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to check, we're going to go to the Twitter machine. And are you going to let me exit out of here? Oh my goodness. Guys, I might have to exit out of Twitter. This is going to be crazy. Here, we're going to try this. MLB lineups. Daily MLB lineups. Here we go. You only have... Oh, there you go. That's a pretty good one. So we will go down White Sox lineup. So that answers my question. Berger is not starting for the White Sox. So I will have to pivot. I will probably go Abreu. That's good. So I will go Abreu there. I will go... That's the Blue Jays. I think we look good there. Let's see. Who else did I need? I got Cole Calhoun. Twins. Byron Buxton, he's a pretty good bet. He'd be good. Yankees. Judge is starting. All right. So then what's going on? Why do they not have him up? Weird. Okay, so I'll leave my Judge bet. We're good to go there. Candelario is a ways down there, but we are going with him still. Who else did we have that I needed to check up on? Kitty, you can hang out here, but you're not walking all around up here. I know. I had Chris Taylor, so we're good there. Was it in the Marlins? Did I need to change one of those to Soler? Who do the Marlins play? Let's go look at that. Because that lineup might need to change. Marlins. No, chill. Did I pass it? I passed it. Marlins, Rockies. No, I think I have this. I think we're good. I was a little bit chaotic today, guys. I wanted to kind of like rush through, get all those bets out for you. We have Jazz. Oh, Jazz might not be starting. Jazz isn't here. Jazz, why you gotta not play, my guy? You're the most fun player on that team. All right, we are gonna go. Do we want to go Soler? Let's take a look-see. We're gonna go to Odds Jam, which, guys, if you are not already a part of Odds Jam, it is a good website to join. It's a great website to be a part of. I know that Odds Boom is gone, so would definitely or being transitioned into Odds Jam. So would definitely recommend that. Definitely recommend you guys being a part of this. I am gonna go to sports, and I'm just gonna compare some lines here. We're gonna go to MLB. Hi, Kitty. And we are going to compare lines for the Marlins game, and we're going to see what we got. We might end up going with the recommendation of, who were we going to say? Soler. But we're just going to double check here. So you can see everything but the actual Odds Jam lines. Our Odds Jam lines are like our favorite, but I do like comparing it to DK too. Just because between FanDuel, DK, Caesars, I will say that I oftentimes throw in like the Bet Rivers Barstool group because they always have the same line that is pushing FanDuel. So we'll be looking at that. I will say Brendan Rodgers actually doesn't look bad. Now he's a bit of more of a long shot, so we might come back to that. Yeah, see, we won't be going CJ Cron anymore. Cron. They still have Chisholm up, but I don't think he's starting, so wouldn't recommend betting him. Did we say Aguilar is playing? Either way, we don't want to go there. He's got bad odds. Soler. See, I don't like that. I don't like that he's better on DraftKings and everywhere else. So I probably won't be going Soler. I'm happy that I came back to luck. You know what, guys? I'm going Brendan Rodgers. Yeah, because I don't see anything else that I like. You could go Connor Joe, but he's comparable on Bet Rivers and all them. So I'm going to take my long shot with Brendan Rodgers. I will have to deposit some money, so I'll have to do that shortly. I won't do it on here because I don't want you guys to see my login and stuff. But I will be doing that. We'll be sharing that. So I'll be going Brendan Rodgers in the Rocky Marlins game to replace Jazz Chisholm. Let's see what else. Anybody else who we are missing? I think that was our only other question. We had Judge and we had Jazz. And Brendan Rodgers is playing second base and he's going fourth. I like that. I actually like that. I think that'll be good. That was a game, too, that if I remember correctly, was the weather was looking beneficial for us. So I like that a lot. And then any others that we might have to look back at? We have Brian Reynolds. He's starting. Rhys Hoskins. We talked about him as an option. He's still in there. So you know what? We're looking pretty good. Votto. That's for the Cincinnati game. Who's Cincinnati playing? Is that a game I have to update? I know I talked about Votto a couple of times. Cincinnati. Did I pass you already? Cincinnati Doyers. So that game's live. Did I miss it? Shoot. All right, so I took too long to do that. So if Brendan Rodgers hits a home run and you guys were able to get it in, even though I did not, cheers to you. I hope you guys take full advantage. Dodgers Reds just started too. Was I able to get the bet that I wanted in there though? I got Chris Taylor, so we're good. All right, so you know what? With games starting, I'm going to stop fiddling around here and I'm just going to log off. I hope I was able to help you guys and even just give you a little bit of information if you find this later today. If not, I'm going to try to do this every day, every Tuesday. I will say I think I'm going to do a few. I had a lot of people who were fans of the playthrough when I did the casino playthrough, so I'm probably going to do that again. So yeah, I think that's it for me, guys. I am signing off. I will see you all later, and best luck on Dinger Tuesday. Whoop, whoop. Push the button.